you had a choice to bang your dream girl or eat your dream meal, and you can only do one, which one would you choose? And the other, the one you choose, the other one's gone forever.
The fucking food, bro.
I knew it would be the food.
I'm too old. I mean, what's the point? The problem with it, listen, 20 years ago, when I didn't look like a fucking veal, I would have cared, but I don't want to be the hottest girl knowing she's looking at my, like, B-cup fucking chest and shit. It's done, man. Like, I don't even want to, I'll just take blowjobs at this point and eat chocolate. Like, I'm done. I don't even want to have fucking sex. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. I'm disgusted with myself.
Theo Vaughn, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, good to see you gentlemen today.
Then you just met Mike Calta?
Mm-hmm.
Theo was on my show a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But, when you first started comedy, with Bert was like, Theo's coming, and I go, the MTV guy? And he goes, no, he's funny, he's crazy, and you were nuts. You were like somebody who just did bath salts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Before bath salts.
Yeah, you were doing it before it was cool, buddy.
I was pioneering different salts.
Absolutely.
That's a great definition of Theo Vaughn, I think.
Look, dude, I'll test out some sodium, brother.
You'll take that, right?
I'll try some things, man. I've been up and down that periodic table, dude, with a pipe.
Yeah. What would your dream meal be, though? The one fucking...
It's got to be courses. It's got to be courses, but it's going to start with, I think, one of the best things in the world, which is scrambled eggs.
Okay.
Scrambled eggs made with a little creme fraiche. You could put, like, when you put sour cream in scrambled eggs to make them moist, right? With a little dab of caviar on top, I'd start fancy.
You would start with scrambled eggs out of everything you could eat?
See, Opie never had this. He never had that egg salad caviar sandwich down at Grand Central.
Grand Central.
He talking like a broke person.
Yeah, totally. He's talking like old street Opie. Candyman
with that Russian caviar on an egg sandwich.
Oh my God!
Let me get this dick back in shape, and then I'm going down there for an egg
I would
sandwich.
do that, and then I would have. Look at that, man.
Kenny is the most excited to see you on the show today, Mike.
Yeah, he's got a hot chick that works for him.
All right.
Oh, that's what he likes, sure.
We could talk about, she did a boxing match, and she won.
Yeah, who'd she box?
Another chick at the radio station.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty good. They
like an uglier chick?
Not as pretty as my chick. Yes.
She's okay.
She wasn't ugly at all.
Yeah.
She's got a great body. Like, they both work out, but mine
So
was
the pretty one beat up the ugly one.
Yeah, twice.
That's how I see it, because I wasn't there.
Right.
That's not nice. But it's completely acceptable in this new world of ours.
Yeah,
the Trump
world.
In the Trump world, pretty girls beat up ugly girls, I think. Wow, you would go scrambled eggs to start your dream meal. That
would be my dream meal. Then second,
caviar and eggs.
I'm telling you, I would get a dry, maybe 30 or 40 day dry aged ribeye with a fucking bone in it.
Yeah, you gotta have the bone in.
And I would roast it medium rare, just perfect in the oven, never on a pan. Just let it really, really get
anything on it.
Just salt, really good salt. Maybe Hawaiian pink salt, which is incredible.
Really,
it's pink. It comes from the volcanoes in Hawaii, and it's a salt that just. It'll make me cry as an adult.
We've had the pink salt in our house.
Fucking, isn't it good?
It actually is.
The Himalayan salt.
Look at that. Yeah, that's what I get.
That's what I call it.
So I get that. That would be the second course.
Yeah.
I didn't know how it is with the security because I didn't want to get held up down there. I'm sure you've had it where people get stuck down there and you're like,
oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw one of the dudes from Pink Floyd arguing with the people at the desk. It was about a year ago. And he's trying to convince the people at the desk I'm in Pink Floyd. And they didn't give a fuck. They still needed to see his ID. It wasn't Waters or Gilmore. It was the other dude.
What's your first name? Pink? Your first name's Pink?
Right. I forgot his name, though, offhand. But whatever. I saw him trying to convince the people to just let him up.
And then I'd start to slow it down.
Would you do a side with the ribeye?
I just want to eat the fucking ribeye.
Okay.
I just want to eat it. I just want to eat a little piece of it. And this would be a luxury. So I would just try the stuff and then throw it on the ground.
Well, I'll be waiting for it.
Step on it.
I'd have my whole family there and I'd just throw it and they wouldn't let
Sherrod
them
will
eat
be
it.
waiting like that girl was for Chuck Berry.
Because that's part of the luxury. Things aren't luxurious unless somebody's
just
wanting
like
it
that.
besides you, right?
In a tub.
Oh, Nick Mason, thank you. It was Nick. That was driving me nuts. Nick Mason from Pink Floyd.
Right.
Thank you to. Sorry, we'll go back to you in a second. Eddie G with a lot of E's. Thank you, Eddie. You're a good one on Twitter. Yeah, it was Nick Mason was at the front desk. The name was driving me nuts. I couldn't remember for a second.
He's not a known Pink Floyd. Sorry, Nick.
And he's using his hands and stuff, and it's obvious he's so famous he doesn't have an ID, I guess. He's used to just saying, I'm from Pink Floyd, let me upstairs.
Go right in.
And they just wouldn't do it.
I love leg of lamb. I love lamb chops. I'd have those.
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite things is scalloped potatoes, old school.
If done right, they're amazing.
Done right, there's nothing better than scalloped potatoes. Holy shit, that's good.
I'm with you on that.
Fuck, with a little rosemary. I mean,
totally nice and soft inside, but got a little crisp.
Look at scalloped potatoes. I mean, it doesn't get. It's so simple and beautiful.
And you know how many people hate that too?
Well, I hate them.
Yeah.
People hate scalloped potatoes?
Yeah,
because they're not done right.
Whoever hates scalloped potatoes kicks dogs.
They got to be a little.
They got to be done right.
They got to be crispy.
Yes,
they got to be crispy.
I like a little crisp to them.
Yes, a little crisp.
Do you ever come down there?
Tampa?
Yeah, we're in that area.
I was long time ago. I went to Tampa.
Ybor City.
Fish? Long fucking time.
Ybor City.
That place is awkward, bro. It's like gentrified. It's like gentrified, but it's like thuggish,
it's like
but gay.
Bourbon Street with AIDS.
I was like thuggish, but gay. Like there was a
homo thug.
A dude was like, "Give me all your money and let me suck your dick for a little bit."
And would you go dessert? Are we done with the dream meal?
No. Then, after that, I'd go cold. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I probably do. You know what I love?
What's that?
Shrimp fucking cocktail.
Yeah.
I love it.
You can't go wrong with it.
Done right.
Spicy
With a lot of not spicy, but with horseradish.
Yeah, a lot of horseradish.
But the real horseradish. Don't give me no golds in a fucking can.
Right.
That shit that comes from Lancaster.
Yeah.
You want to shave it off your fresh make it and
American wasabi.
You want to shave it off yourself.
Shave it off? No, I'm not touching anything. I'm going to have someone do it.
This is a dream meal.
I'm not touching anything. Yeah. And look at that. But a good shrimp cocktail. And that'll ease me into it, and then I'll probably eat cheeses for an hour. Cheeses for an hour.
Wind it up like.
So I was in Tampa for like a minute. That's
is that where you adopted Eric in Orlando? Or you had multiple visits?
Well, I met Eric pretty much at a truck stop. If you need to know. A Cracker Barrel on the way to, where was I going that time? Miami, I think, right? No, I was going to the NHL All-Star game. I was hooking up with some people down there, and me and Eric were in touch. He had tapes of the show, and I met him at a truck stop that had a Cracker Barrel.
Wow.
That is the truth.
That's for real?
Yeah, and I'd
really... Yeah, that's true.
And I'd...
There he is. Chime in. Let's hear it.
Blackmailed myself.
Oh, is that mic not on? Oh, wait, I don't have headphones on.
And that's how we met.
So you're a super fan turned producer?
Yeah, well, I was working in radio, too. I worked up here in New York City. I was working down in West Palm in Orlando, and I just wanted to get back to New York.
He's a Doogie Howser type guy. He started real young in radio.
Are you as big of a fan of Opie now?
Turn off your mic, Eric.
That's okay, Glenn.
Turn off your mic.
Do you remember the first time?
I used to be on his hero list. I'm no longer on his hero list. Let's just put it that way.
That's fair.
But we're working on things, right, Eric? Righty. Thumbs up, see?
Because remember, just in the last 20 years, maybe, people started eating salads in the beginning.
Right.
Salads used to be the last course.
How about this? My in-laws do it that way. It's the weirdest thing.
They must have been rich for a long time. Or they worked for someone rich for a long time.
So they do the salads at the end.
The salads at the end. If you turn that around...
With pride.
Yeah.
But I'll eat my salad first because that's how I was brought up. And then they'll eat this crazy big meal and then finish it off with a salad. So weird.
So is that
the best way to do it?
Fuck yeah, because it's common sense. Yeah. You eat the things that take a long time to digest first.
Right.
And then the things that just don't take a long time, you eat at the end. But, we fucked that.
We'll push it out.
So the salad helps settle your stomach, cleans your palate, gets all the animal fats out of your mouth. And let's go drink some champagne and finger bang.
Oh, we've been doing it.
Finger bang.
My favorite.
Your favorite is finger bang?
Yeah, because I don't have to do anything.
Yeah, he's
That's
a finger
Carl's
blaster.
Dessert.
I got a good chef arm. I can make whipped cream. I can make a whipped cream, so I can finger bang someone for 30 hours. It doesn't matter.
Jesus.
I won't feel a thing.
He's a fingerer.
That way I could be on the phone. I can
Hilarious.
Multitask. Yeah.
You want a cricket?
No. The answer is still no.
Theo, you want a cricket?
How are they?
You want to try one?
That's a Joe Rogan snack.
Is it?
Like.
Yeah. Right.
Something he's stuffing
if they're
under
out
his
there
eyelids
listening, call me up. I'll take one for the team.
It was from my Mexican babysitter. She eats these by the pound.
Oh, wow.
This one's kind of boring. I mean,
it's like spicy.
It's the texture. You're eating a cricket that kind of gets to you.
Are they healthy? Is that why people eat them?
Yeah, they're crickets, bro.
It's like a mini lobster that walks on land.
She loves it. She eats them by the pound.
Man.
Isn't it weird, the texture, because you know you're eating a cricket?
Theo said, yeah,
it's
man.
sort of like...
now you wash it down with coffee?
It tastes a little crickety at the end.
Yeah.
Like grassy? What do they eat?
One in the pink, two in the stink, or is it the opposite?
It don't matter. It's run with your brung when you get down there.
Oh, the Travel Channel's going to love this footage.
All right, guys, wrap that up.
Try one, man.
No, I don't want to try one. These things shit, and you don't know if they shit or not.
Everything's shit.
I know, but you're not eating the asshole of everything.
That's true.
You're eating the whole asshole.
Those are homemade, by the way.
The only asshole I eat is the crawfish asshole.
They're homemade. She got them from a field up there in the Bronx.
I used to eat them when I was a kid. Growing up, we'd get them at a recess and bring them in.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a grasshopper or a cricket?
It's a cricket.
It's a snack.
Yeah, see, I lived in the city my whole life, so the first time I went out to my grandmother's, I was like, what the fuck is that? What is that at night? She's like, what's wrong with you? It's like, I'm used to hearing sirens and like domestic violence next door, not this noise, so I don't want to eat that. Though that makes the noise right there, that little leg.
Just try one, Jamie.
They're violinists, dude. They're Mother Nature's violinists.
What about your reputation? I'm surprised by your dream meal.
It's just the foods that I want to eat.
Horses, I like
horses. I'm gonna be eating my dream meal. It's gonna be a good 6 hour.
A good lamb chop, though.
Good lamb, but please, everybody, don't eat lamb chops from other countries.
Why?
It's got to be from U.S. It's a completely different animal. The lamb chops from like New Zealand and stuff, they look like little lollipops. The thing's the size of a rabbit.
Right.
Fuck that. An American lamb chop is incredible.
USA.
I would just assume we're getting American lamb chops.
Never ever do you.
Well, how you know?
Really?
Once in 50 times. You don't know because it's another $28.
The smaller lamb chops at bigger restaurants, they serve them as an appetizer rather than...
They call them lollipops, which is a hand job bullshit.
And they don't got that pesky pita. In the other countries.
Oh, no. You can throw cats out of a window all fucking day.
Yeah, New Zealand, they're a bunch of animals.
I mean, from Hatebreed can't handle a fucking cricket?
That's a great call.
Thank you, Theo.
What is this dude on soy milk? This dude brought in a bag of frickin' York mint patties.
Wash you down with that.
Wonder why Metal's just really struggling as a
it's not bad.
It's not bad, but you just know you're eating. When you start chomping into the legs and stuff. Yeah, I think it's like a lime. I think she said it was like a lime sauce.
I don't know. I've eaten way worse. I've eaten snake. I've eaten bear. But I mean,
does she know they make sunflower?
Tony wants one. Go ahead.
Get in there, man.
I saw Mike angling for it.
No, fuck.
The little pop. What's the little pop? That's the asshole.
I think it's probably the skull, man.
Tony's here.
I'm telling you though, Colorado's the number one, right? Colorado lamb chops,
right?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Really?
And it has to be like in a deep red wine sauce, and you got to eat it with mashed potatoes. Good mashed potato. Thomas Keller, the chef, in his cookbook, makes the best mashed potatoes in the world. It's 1-to-1 ratio. So for every pound of potatoes, you get 1 pound of butter.
Oh my God. You can't do that to humans?
It's like being licked in the face by Jesus.
Oh my God.
When you get crawfish, do you suck the face?
Yeah, I'll do it sometimes. It just depends on kind of who's making them and if they're overnight, if they've been sitting out for a day or something, then I won't. But the first day, I
hate crawfish.
Come on.
Don't like.
Why?
I don't know. Never liked them.
But this guy also, like yesterday, his teeth were flaring up. He got a dental. Somebody brushed his teeth for him, and he couldn't even open his mouth. He had to have Eric hold his mouth open while he talked.
Is that what happened? Is that what happened?
No, Opie's going through this phase, I'm noticing, where there's a lot of
ailments.
A lot of ailments.
Oh God, you can talk to the rest of the guys that have been in the studio with me. I've had ailments my entire career. They're all stress related, I learned.
What kind of butter do they use in there?
Well, they use 82% butterfat, which is European butter, which literally, if you hold it, it'll just melt.
Do you feel like shit after you eat mashed potatoes like that? I
feel like shit when I look at my life, not when I'm fucking eting mashed potatoes from heaven.
Obviously delicious, but I would feel so full.
It's just don't eat a lot. Don't eat a lot. Just try it. But why wouldn't you? If you have the opportunity.
No, of course you got to try it.
It's the closest thing that you can do to feel like a millionaire. You can't drive around in a Lamborghini. Right? But you can go somewhere and make yourself a really good meal and eat just like the richest person in the world.
No, I got my teeth clean and it was way too... I was way past due, so they really had to get in there. And it was the vibrations caused a headache. That's all it was. I felt a little nauseous.
Look, man.
And I think the nauseousness came from some of the pieces that they dislodged. And I
swallowed it?
I smelled it. Like, what the fuck?
Carl, what kind of potatoes?
That's a good question.
I go for the red bliss potatoes.
Oh, I think you're completely off.
Okay.
Which one do you think then?
I want an old potato, so I want an aged potato, right? That's going to withstand, so the glutens aren't going to break down that much, and it's got to be, for me, russets. Fucking lights out.
Russets are great.
Yes.
Pull them up.
They're even better as potato chips.
The best potato chips. Yep. If you're not starting with the russet, get the fuck out of here.
You know what? Most people won't.
He's a potato snob.
It's a fucking potato. Man, we went years without going to the dentist. My whole mouth was on fire with cavities.
Same here.
Really?
Yeah, I think anybody who's Irish, we just don't give a fuck.
And we would eat candy.
Yeah.
Do you have a bunch of siblings?
Yeah, I have an older sister and a younger brother, but my father's one of 9.
Yeah, I'm one of 7, so we weren't going to the dentist. That was one bill. They're like, we could save money here. Yeah.
Baltimore has some of the coolest things. They have a cookie. It's called Burger. They've been making it since 1912 or something. Burger cookies.
Right? How come on about
And
it's a burger cookie?
Listen to this.
All right.
It's a little white cookie right there. You see? Look at this. Look at this. It's like, I'm looking at a Picasso right now. That cookie is the best cookie in the world. I have my friend Gloria.
Terrible.
Opie, I need you to fucking relax saying shit like that. Why? Fucking asshole.
We gotta get him in here.
Why? Don't zone me out, cuz. That's one of the best cookies in the world.
What makes it so good?
Know what you're looking at. Have some respect.
It's Burger Berger, named after the guy who made it.
It's Defauer Bakeries. They've been making this German company. They've been making these cookies forever.
Yeah.
You eat one of these cookies, you got an automatic 50% chance of having a good fucking day.
He said, "Oh yeah, you don't want to you can't expedite the pain. You're going to do it one shot or whatever." I'm like, "No, I don't have time. Just do one side, but I got to go back for the other side."
Oh fuck no, man! When you go to the dentist, get it all done.
I can't. You know what it's like to scream your head off for an hour and a half on stage after you've done dental work.
It's sort of like
it's horrible.
It's sort of like flying when you could get to your destination with one fucking flight.
No, I like the layover. You get off, you take a shit, you go to the southern spot, you get the mac and cheese.
Oh, God, nothing worse than 2 flights to get to your destination.
Nothing worse than some dude flying to Atlanta just to shit.
I get the black eyed peas. I get out. I get the cornbread. I love it. I said, put me through Atlanta. Christ. I like the miles too. I get the extra mile.
So let's get some.
I had to have one.
I'll have them here tomorrow.
Carl, how do you compare those to when people around this area say that the black and white cookie is the best?
Oh. If no one's looking, I spit on those people.
I hate black and white.
Can I at least say that? Yes.
Never liked black and white cookies.
I hate the white part.
Because we're New Yorkers, we can't imagine leaving an airport ever. No, if you have a layover, you think about it, but you're like, there's no way. There's no guarantee I'm getting back here.
Oh, LAX, I do it all the time. Like, if I got to go to Philippines or Japan or Australia, I get out, I go to In-N-Out Burger, get back in. You got to have pre-check or a global entry, so you don't have to fuck around, and you never bring, like, a lot of bags. Only have, like, a fanny pack or, like, a small backpack or a laptop.
To go to the Philippines?
Well, no, you put everything else checked. Like, actually, you know what? I just went to Mexico City.
What the hell are you doing to the Philippines? He brings a ball bag with him.
No, you just buy clothes when you get there. Like, I went to Mexico City, I just bought a bathing suit, and then I just throw it out.
See, that's
the bathing suit
rich.
So I'm starting to tell Roland about donuts, right?
He took me everywhere.
I'm like, Roland, all these fucking places that you keep showing me, all these high-end donuts. I said, there's bullshit.
Right.
So I take him to this place, Sorrento's, in East Hanover, New Jersey. Okay. And I said, these are fucking people that do donuts right. Each donut is a different size. Like, the chocolate donut uses a different dough, and it's a different size so the chocolate's not overwhelming.
Right.
So on Sundays, they make a donut that is cooked in pork fat.
Oh, so good.
So it leaks fat through the fucking bag.
I want it.
Yeah.
It's like being held like a baby, like a sponge bath. It feels like a sponge bath.
I was born again. It coats your whole mouth, and you're so happy.
I want it.
You should have heard.
You had it before I eat?
No, but Lewis is moaning like he's getting hard.
I'll stick with my Dunkin' Donuts.
No!
Get out of here!
It's like looking at an asshole.
Oh, fuck. You rock out a commercial.
I love how easy it is to get to these guys.
Yeah, I knew a guy who would read people's ribs. He was a rib reader.
What does that mean?
Just kind of
Feel them?
Yeah, he'd feel your ribs. It's just like giving you a palm reading, I guess. But maybe if you didn't have a palm, and then he would read your ribs, he could like tell your future and your past and stuff.
So you need your gallbladder removed.
Look how to feel you up is what he wanted to do.
No kidding, man.
He didn't seem like that kind of guy.
No.
He seemed organized.
Wait, is it pork fat? Like
No bacon, no gimmicky.
okay.
No, hey, look at my fucking donut on Instagram. No.
It has a flavor to it. Each donut
has a flavor. I've never had an angel whisper in my ear, but that's what it feels like.
Is this the picture of the Lord? Is this it?
No, there's no pictures of it, bro. This is the real thing. They don't even have a phone there, let alone Instagram.
They don't need pictures.
They don't need pictures.
Did you have your ribs read?
I'm sure, yeah. I remember him.
I can't find anything like this on the internet.
What, rib reading?
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now. Well, rib reading. Now, those type of ribs.
No, not edible ribs.
Okay.
He was only reading live ribs.
Look under molestation.
The day my life changed, and this is a true story, the day my life changed was the day that I realized it doesn't have to be your birthday to eat birthday cake. You're fucking free. You're completely I go to places and I eat fucking birthday cakes. I'll go to a bakery and eat a fucking birthday cake right there. With a chocolate milk.
Dylan's have a great birthday cake shake that I love.
And people look at me and they're like, "You're eating a birthday cake? It's not your birthday." I'm like, "You're a fucking miserable person.
You live in a box.
You live in
a fucking box.
I can afford it."
Yeah, I get it, man. Nothing worse than the smell of a dump, because that was another bill my parents were trying to save. So we started taking our own fucking garbage to the dump.
Yeah.
And my dad thought it would be a cool little thing to bring us, the little kids. We weren't even teenagers. So it was like 12, 11, 10. He's like, oh, they would love to run around the dump as we dump our garbage. The smell is just, you can't even describe that to anybody else.
It's good to bury bodies. That's why the mob used to always go to Staten Island to bury bodies, because nobody wants to dig through that shit.
Oh, but guys, cancer cells feed off sugar.
Talk to Opie. I can't even look at this fucking guy right now. I can't even look at him.
Face the other way, Carl.
Can I go in there with you? Fucking what a fucking Debbie Downer.
Then we started we burned our own garbage in a wood-burning stove. But the smell of plastic, I don't think that did
great for the environment.
I don't think that did me well.
Put the kids to bed early.
It gave me a little brain damage.
Did they weigh the car when you took it?
Huh?
Did they weigh it? Like, I used to go to the dump with my father, and they would weigh the car.
I was a little kid. I don't remember. He's like, all right, kids, go run around a little while. We're looking at each other like, what the fuck?
I felt like my father was a bad parent for never taking me to the dump.
They give you a waffle cone bowl. And then you put the hot fudge, hot peanut butter, and hot marshmallow.
Oh, hot marshmallow.
Better than 97% of the girls.
You don't like hot marshmallow, E?
I'm not a marshmallow fan.
It'll change your life.
Not a marshmallow fan.
I
like it.
Not a marshmallow fan. Who's not a marshmallow fan?
These guys are moaning as they talk about their food.
Are you going to a therapist?
Off and on. I'm good right now for a little bit.
Like, how do you know you're good? Like, you decided?
That's the dump talking. That's that dump talking right
like,
there.
who are you to talk? You say you don't even need one. You're like, I'm good.
And then I brought 6 sandwiches. He's giving out pieces of them.
I had to
rationing them out, right?
I had to battle him to get my damn sandwich.
Was it good?
It's great. I'm saving half of it because my girl's coming.
But I want the Cuban sandwich.
You got to talk to the.
Is there one left?
Look at him. He's a Nazi when it comes to
Ah, shit.
You're sick, Opie. Feel better. Chicken soup.
What was your big problem?
Yeah.
Just anger.
Like at who though? Do they
My mom.
Oh, your mom.
Another guy that doesn't listen to the fucking show.
Listen, it's not always the obvious thing.
No, I'm good. Yeah, a lot of anger issues over the years, frustration.
I think
you say you're good, like they were like, you're
irritable depression.
Yeah.
You get frustrated,
you
irritable because no, I'm good now.
All right.
I do some edibles.
You still have an angry face. You still
the Irish are always a little keyed up. Huh?
Yeah. It's the ginger. If you got any ginger in you whatsoever, you got anger shit going on.
And then 1 of 7 kids.
Yeah.
Plus, they were always bringing in other kids that needed a home to live. So, we got lost in the mix. So maybe it's part of not being heard. That's why I do this for a living, maybe.
Are you like a big fuck you now to all 6 of the kids because you're the one?
Nah, we're all good. Well, most of us are good. There's always 1 or 2 that you're not.
Baltimore is the only place in the country that does pit beef.
Ooh. Oh yes,
and if you go in a hood,
yes,
you go to Chap's Pit Beef. Let me tell you,
you know about that?
Because I'm the real thing.
You're the real.
Let me tell you something.
I thought nobody white outside of Baltimore, like even Spanish, knew about that fucking place.
Crazy. Chap's Chip Beef.
Yeah,
look at that sandwich,
Duke. You can't. Oh
Look at that.
I'll stick with my Arby's.
Shut the fuck, bro. Seriously, bro. Like, I fought
nice
people for a lot
sauce?
like that. What?
Horsey sauce.
Got some meat.
A nice Arby's sandwich with some horsey sauce?
Fucking space heat out of here. I'm like an astronaut. I'm not fighting with these white people anymore.
And then crab cakes that I don't even eat outside of Maryland. I don't eat crab cakes outside of Maryland.
I'm sorry, but Maryland does not have the best crab cakes.
Well, break it down for me, Carl.
They're all over the place. Maryland doesn't even have any crabs anymore.
Well, like, you go to Ocean City, they do. Yeah.
Ocean City's good. Ocean City. We'll talk about crabs in a second.
No, we're not. I don't care.
There he is. Street Opie's just about got
he's angry.
He is.
I'm just mad at my Sudafed.
No, we're not.
As ginger people, how did you guys feel when they quit accepting red-haired semen donors, a few years back?
I was bummed, but when they did that, then
wait, you were really bummed?
Yeah, because they were paying good for
it was the high money.
Yeah,
that was high money seed right there. If you had red hair,
but if your shit is clean, $40 a day.
Yeah,
drop a dump right in the morning, and they'll pay you $40 a day.
Masturbation?
No. Once they stop with the ginger, your ginger shit is still okay. Ginger sperm they don't want.
Did you notice they smelled a little rank?
They did?
Oh, fuck.
Really?
It's very rare to smell underarms, rot.
How you know they didn't
tell me that?
They didn't have
You know it's underarm as soon as you smell it. There's no doubt in your mind.
There's nothing like the pit.
So it's probably because they're hardcore vegans.
Why wouldn't they? What's in deodorant?
Sometimes it's like animal fat, ain't it?
Or
aluminum. Aluminum.
A lot of those vegans or hippie people don't use it because it has aluminum in it.
Yeah,
the metal.
They think that it causes some cancers.
Well, that's why they smell like incense and dog shit.
Oh my God. Who's buying your shit?
Biodome. Or it's bio...
Wait.
You haven't heard about this? Fecal transplanting is huge.
Wait, they're paying for our shit
I didn't know this.
Yeah, there's probably one right in the city right now. If you were healthy enough...
$40 a dump?
Yeah, so think about that. For every day, 5 days a week... How much money is that per month? $40 a day.
And what are they doing with the dump?
It's actually fecal transplanting is curing all sorts of issues like irritable bowel syndrome. I think it helps people with Crohn's. They shoot it in there. They just had this on lice.
Are you doing it?
No. My shit's a mess right now. It's too acidic.
Hey, man, am I saying your name right? People are still saying I'm saying your name wrong.
What?
We're doing Carl Ruiz these days.
Yes, sir.
Is that right, or are you going to tell me 2 months from now that's wrong, too?
Ruiz.
I was calling him Ruse forever, and he wouldn't correct me.
I don't even know you're going to be saying my name in 2 months. So does it really matter? Boo, 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 boo.
Opie Radio. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, 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 boo.
Like I
would think the messy shit is what they want, though.
No,
they don't want a solid log, do they?
Yeah, because they break it up anyways with the saline.